Yo, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure most of you guys are aware, in the coming months, Rockstar Games will be releasing new mansion properties into the game that will be available on a new real estate website. Now I've already made a couple of videos covering some new leaks breaking down what these mansions are all about, so if you do want more information on all of the other leaks, I'll leave links to those videos down low in the comment section. However, it looks like we've got some new information regarding mansions in GTA 5 Online that I know a bunch of you guys are going to find very interesting. But not only that, I'm also going to be giving you guys a heads up on a brand new background update that Rockstar Games have only just rolled out into the game, making a bunch of changes that all of you guys have got to know about. So as always, if you guys do want to enjoy the video and you do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favour by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. With that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so before we get into the brand new details with regards to the mansions coming to GTA 5 Online, like I mentioned in the intro, Rockstar Games have just rolled out a brand new background update, making a bunch of changes that's definitely worth taking note of. So Rockstar Games have gone ahead and patched a bunch of different glitches that you might still see people posting acting as if they're working, when in actual fact it might be old gameplay. So it is worth mentioning they have patched a God mode glitch, and the God mode glitch is actually talking about was a new God mode glitch involving the quickie farm business, which of course was only recently added with the Money Fronts DLC. I'm not going to cover what the glitch involved as it has now been patched. However, they have also patched a casino mission replay playlist glitch. So I'm sure most of you guys are aware there's often a new money glitch that comes out every week that does involve replaying a certain mission involved in a modded playlist. So they have now patched the casino mission replay glitch. They've also patched the intangible jet glitch, which I know a bunch of you guys were aware of, as I did see a few comments on my channel talking about it. And finally, they've also patched the workaround for the kick players from cars and aircraft glitch. So if you guys aren't aware, there was recently actually a glitch which would allow other players to kick players out of their own vehicles, which of course was just as annoying as it sounds. And with all of these new glitches coming about recently and getting patched, leave a comment down below and let me know, would you guys like to see me cover more glitches on my channel? If you aren't aware, I used to cover a bunch of top 10 glitches every single week on my channel. So if that is something you guys would like to see, leave a comment down below and let me know. However, as I mentioned in the intro, of course we do know that we will be receiving brand new mansion properties leading up towards the winter DLC. If you guys aren't aware, in the coming months as part of the drip feed content, Rockstar Games will be adding new construction sites dotted all around the map, which eventually will get converted into constructed mansions. Now, as you guys can see on screen, thanks to one of the most credible data miners in the GTA 5 community, known as Lucas Yoshi, we got a good idea with gameplay of what it's going to look like once these missions are added into the game. So we will have to make our way to any one of these mansions. I do believe it's going to start off with 3 different construction sites, and you then will receive a phone call. Now the phone call will be from Raph, who of course was only recently introduced with the Money Fronts DLC. Now Raph will go on to explain that Mr. Faber, who of course was also introduced with the Money Fronts DLC, will be introducing us to some new high roller clients who will be going ahead and constructing these mansions. Now like I mentioned, once the construction sites are added into the game, they also will come along with some new missions, which will be known as new lettings. Once you go ahead and complete these missions, you will then receive a discount for one of the mansions that you like the look of. Now it will be interesting to see whether or not we can own multiple mansions once they are released, or they're going to work like businesses and we've got to pick one select location. I don't see why, if they are a mansion and a living style property, as we can own multiple apartments. We can even own multiple apartments in the same building. So me personally, I think it just would make perfect sense for Rockstar Games to allow players to buy as many of these mansions once they are released, considering we are right around the corner from GTA 6. What a better way for Rockstar Games to try and milk as many shark card sales as they can. and of course make as much money as they can from GTA 5 before moving over to GTA 6. So as you guys could see by the game files, the new website will be known as Crooks Luxury Estate, and the text that will pop up in the top left will read, "You have earned an exclusive discount on a future property purchase with Crooks Luxury Real Estate." They will be in contact again soon when properties become available, so it is important that you guys do jump on once these construction sites are added in the coming months. Complete these missions, as even if it's a 10% discount, if these mansions are going to cost you guys 100 million or even 50 million, that'll be 5 to 10 million discount, which is definitely worth going ahead and doing. Plus you don't want to miss out on some potential content or missions that are going to be added into the game and taken away for the foreseeable. So once the new letter missions are added and then removed to add the mansions, the only way to probably play them again will be through modded jobs. And as you guys can see on screen, here are what the mansion construction sites will be looking like once they're completed, and also what they look like right now. And of course I will be sure to keep you guys up to date when we have a better idea as to when they will be getting added into the game. Now another very credible data miner known as Afmal recently spoke about the cut single player DLC that was planned for GTA 5 known as Agent Trevor. He went ahead and said, "The Agent Trevor DLC mansions. What's funny is that the missions with the Arabs have Agent 14 with them, and guess what? The missions start in front of mansions. And who do we see in the summer DLC? Agent 14, and they're talking about mansions for the December DLC." He does follow up by saying, "I think it's crazy that the mansion DLC was originally planned for the Trevor solo DLC, along with many other DLCs like the casino DLC and the Doomsday Heist. Basically everything we ended up getting came from that DLC." So that is pretty crazy to hear, that all of these big epic GTA Online DLCs that we've seen Rockstar Games release over the last few years were all originally created and planned to be part of a single player DLC, which of course would have been based around Trevor, known as Agent Trevor. This was going to be a massive single player DLC, not like a small GTA Online update. You can compare these single player DLCs more similar to the GTA 4 single player updates like the Ballad of Gay Tony or even the Lost and Damned. Both of these single player DLCs on GTA 4 done very well, and I think the entire GTA community could agree they were some of the best updates you could find. However, as Afmal has access to this single player DLC, he managed to get a screenshot or an image here what one of the mansions would have looked like once completed or semi-completed. So as you guys can see on screen, this looks like some sort of Mediterranean hybrid castle mansion. We've got a bunch of construction sites still going on at the front near the garage, with a dumpster to the left, which makes me think it wasn't fully completed at this stage. But as you guys can see, just by the sheer size of the business, we have no properties available like this in the game. The closest thing is probably the stilt houses, but even that's not really a big personal property, taking away all of the businesses. And he also shares the location of this mansion, so it is going to be very interesting to see if Rockstar Games do follow suit, just like the casino DLC and the Doomsday Heist, where not much was changed from the single player DLC to the online one. Only time will tell. And leave a comment down below, let me know what would you guys like to see be included with this mansion DLC once it is released, and what kind of features would you like to see be available once inside of the mansion. And if you guys would like to keep up to date with all of the latest news and leaks before I make my videos, then do be sure to go ahead and join my Discord server, which will be linked in the pinned comment underneath this video. We've also got tons of active GTA 5 players, so whether you're looking for someone to grind money with or just have fun on the game, you're guaranteed to find someone over there. And nonetheless, that is going to do it for me, guys. As always, if you do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below. And if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.